Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Home Harmony. I'm Arsenio, your go-to guy for all things home repair and DIY.
And I'm Aaliyah, your friendly neighborhood environmental engineer, here to sprinkle some eco friendly wisdom into your lives.
You know, Aaliyah, I've been thinking water damage is probably one of the most underestimated issues homeowners face.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. It's like that silent menace lurking beneath the surface, just waiting to wreak havoc.
Tell me about it. 1 minute you're enjoying your morning coffee, and the next you're wading through your living room.
Exactly. And get this, the average water damage claim is over $40,000. Can you believe that?
Wait, hold on. Did you say $40,000?
Yep. Isn't that wild?
That's insane. That's like tossing a brand new car into a lake.
Pretty much. It's a huge financial hit, not to mention the emotional stress.
Absolutely. It's not just about the money, it's about the memories and time lost dealing with repairs.
So let's chat about the main culprits: leaks, flooding, and poor drainage. What's your take on these?
Well, as an environmental engineer, I see poor drainage causing a ton of issues. People often underestimate how crucial it is to direct water away from their homes. And so,
Right. It's one of those out of sight, out of mind things.
exactly. And then there are leaks, those pesky little gremlins hiding in your walls.
Oh man, I know all about that. Remember that mysterious stain on my ceiling I told you about?
Oh, yeah. Didn't it turn out to be a leaky pipe from your upstairs bathroom?
Yup. By the time I noticed, the damage was already significant.
That's rough. It's amazing how something so small can cause so much trouble.
Tell me about it. That's why I always say we need to become leak detectives.
Leak detectives, huh? Should we get matching trench coats and magnifying glasses?
Only if we can also get those cool detective hats.
Deal! But seriously, regularly inspecting your pipes, faucets, and appliances can save a lot of headaches.
Absolutely. And don't forget to look for clues like stains, discoloration, or warping on your walls and floors.
Right. And here's a pro tip: keep an eye on your water bill. If you notice an unusual spike, it might mean water's escaping somewhere it shouldn't.
You know, that's a really good point. Most people wouldn't think to check that.
Exactly. It's like a silent alarm bell.
Speaking of alarms, do you know where your main water shut off valve is?
Actually, I do now, but I learned the hard way after a burst pipe a few years back.
Oh no, what happened?
Came home to a flooded kitchen. Spent precious minutes running around trying to figure out how to stop the water.
Yikes, that's a nightmare.
Tell me about it. I make sure all my clients know where theirs is too.
Smart move. In an emergency, every second counts.
It's definitely. Have you ever thought about installing a smart water valve?
You know, I've heard about them, but I'm a bit on the fence. Are they really worth it?
I think so. They can detect leaks and automatically shut off your water. Plus, they send alerts to your phone.
Sounds fancy. Well, aren't they complicated to install?
Not necessarily. Many are designed for easy installation, or you can have a professional handle it.
Maybe I should look into that.
I'd recommend it. Last year, mine saved me from a potential disaster while I was on vacation.
Really? What happened?
I was up in the mountains with no cell service. When I got back, I had an alert that a leak was detected and the water was shut off.
Wow, that could have been catastrophic if it kept running.
Exactly. When I got home, I found a burst pipe, but the damage was minimal thanks to the smart valve.
Okay, you've convinced me. Maybe it's time to embrace the smart home revolution.
Glad to hear it. But let's not forget about low-tech solutions too.
Absolutely. Regularly inspecting hoses on appliances like washing machines and dishwashers is crucial.
Yes, those hoses don't last forever, and when they fail, they can cause major flooding.
And insulating your pipes, especially in colder climates, can prevent them from freezing and bursting.
Also, cleaning your gutters and downspouts to ensure proper drainage.
Well, guilty as charged. I always forget to do that before the rainy season.
You and a lot of people. But clogged gutters can lead to water seeping into your foundation.
That's true. Speaking of foundations, landscaping plays a big role too.
Definitely. You want the ground to slope away from your house to prevent water pooling around the foundation.
And be cautious about planting trees and shrubs too close to your home. Their roots can cause cracks and leaks.
Oh, I have a story about that. A client had a beautiful willow tree right next to their house.
Let me guess. The roots invaded the plumbing?
Bingo! It was a nightmare to fix.
I can imagine. It's all about planning ahead.
Exactly. So let's recap some key takeaways for our listeners.
Sure thing. First, become a leak detective. Regular inspections can catch problems early.
Know where your main water shutoff valve is and how to use it.
Consider investing in appliance upgrades with built-in leak detection and automatic shutoff features.
And think about smart water valves for that extra layer of protection.
But also, don't neglect the simple things like inspecting hoses, insulating pipes, and cleaning gutters.
Right. And think about your landscaping. Make sure it's working with you, not against you.
Every little bit helps in preventing water damage.
You know, it's funny how we often overlook these things until it's too late.
Totally. But hopefully we're helping change that mindset.
That's the goal. So, any final thoughts?
Just that taking even small steps can make a big difference. Protecting your home from water damage is about being proactive.
Couldn't agree more. It's about safeguarding not just your property, but also your peace of mind.
Exactly. Well, I think we've covered a lot today.
We have, and hopefully our listeners feel empowered to take some action.
I hope so too. And remember, folks, it's never too late to start.
Right. So, what's on your agenda after this?
Actually, I'm going to check on my sump pump. Haven't looked at it in a while.
Good idea. I think I'll go clean out my gutters too. Better late than never.
Glad to hear it. Maybe we should make this a regular thing, hold each other accountable.
I'm game, and maybe our listeners can find a buddy to do the same.
Great point. Well, thanks everyone for joining us on Home Harmony.
Until next time, stay dry and stay vigilant.
Bye for now.